We have a problem. Our kids in the younger generations in elementary school are simply lectured to and taught to sit and read books and do math problems and write essays, but they are never taught how this applies to the real world. Do we want our kids to be unable to perform simple daily tasks and not be able to utilize all of this knowledge that they are learning and be unable to see how it applies to the real world? According to the National Education Society, stated in 2016 by Dr. Smith, the average student from ages 5 to 10 spends 6 to 8 hours, 5 days a week, performing reading and writing and math problems, and they're not taught on how it applies to the real world through learn by doing. I remember taking a culinary class, and everything we learned was not on paper and not through books, but through actually doing the task of cooking. And this is when I retained the most knowledge and still use these skills today. We need to teach our younger generations on how to apply their school knowledge to all aspects of life and how important their bookwork learning is and can be applied to the real world. In a 2015 study by the Spanish Learning in Schools Committee, they surveyed 40,000 students which had been taught Spanish all throughout elementary school. However, only 10% were able to carry a conversation or understand a conversation in Spanish. Why waste this money and energy on teaching students skills which they will not know how to apply in the real world? And we need to find a way to solve this problem by implementing a rule. All elementary schools should mandate learn by doing for at least 1/3 of the curriculum. Doing this, by implementing this policy, we'll ensure that our students are able to truly apply their knowledge to their everyday lives and see how important their book learning is. Imagine if we continue to educate children on the way we are now without showing them how their knowledge can be applied. They will never learn how their math can eventually lead them to build an airplane, or how their writing skills can be used to write a letter to their grandmother. So I urge you, all Board of Committee for School Districts, to require that your students learn by doing for at least 1/3 of the curriculum. Thank you.